Hi, it's Leslie Zemeckis, back for another Write for Success. My guest this week is another best-selling author, Denise Kiernan, and she is not only an author, she is a journalist and a producer. Her book, The Last Castle, oh my God, I loved it, is a New York Times best-selling book about the Biltmore Estate, which I have always wanted to go to, and I will, in Asheville, North Carolina. I can't find my copy of the book, so I'm thinking it is another one my mom borrowed. Anyway, it's about the Biltmore Estate. It is now a museum, and it was the grandest of the Gilded Age mansions, which is saying something. The homes and grounds have been the setting for many movies, such as Hannibal, The Last of the Mohicans, and Forrest Gump, whose director is slightly familiar. Denise's prior book, The Girls of Atomic City, was another fabulous book, a Los Angeles Times and NPR bestseller. It was named one of Amazon's top 100 best books of 2013 and is available in 7 languages. It was awarded the 2014 American Political Science Association's Woodrow Wilson Foundation Award for the best book published in the United States on government, politics, or international affairs. Her latest book is We Gather Together, A Nation Divided, a President in Turmoil, and a historic campaign to embrace gratitude and grace. It is the true story of a timeless crusade to establish a national day of thanks and a look at how gratitude, especially in our darkest times, can be a powerful uniting force. I am so looking forward to reading this. It drops on November 10th. You can pre-order your copy now. I have. So here's Denise with her writing advice. And I will see you back here next week with another best-selling author talking about, well, she doesn't talk about it, but her book talks about spies. And it is a good one. Remember, stories matter. Yours, his, hers, ours.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Kiernan here. I am going to offer a couple pieces of writing advice. I cannot claim that all of these are my own, but I can tell you with absolute certainty that I think they are incredibly important and that I strive to follow all of them. I don't always, but I strive to follow all of them. Number one, and this goes whether you're doing fiction or nonfiction or memoir or whatever you're doing, really just give yourself permission to write the most horrible stuff you can admit. Just write badly. Just let yourself own that a first draft is probably going to be pretty messy. One of the easiest ways to derail yourself is to constantly stop and edit and perfect and edit and perfect and edit and perfect before you've gotten to the end of your work. For me, again, I strive to do this. I find it a lot easier to revise and edit and see a story once I have some sort of beginning, middle, and end there. Then I can just sort of look at it as a whole, and going back through is usually more pleasurable and more efficient. The writing kind of badly part, not always so pleasurable, but I like writing, so give that a shot, see if that works for you. My second piece of advice would be to turn off the internet. This is a tough one. It gets tougher all the time. For those of us who started off writing without the internet, we can remember what it was like. So that's always a plus. At the very least, turn off the bells and the whistles and the dings and all that sort of stuff that's going to kind of take you out of your zone. If you can silence those or get yourself on a schedule where maybe you check middle of the day, end of the day, whatever your personal rhythm is. I personally like to start writing first thing in the morning before I get a bunch of other information and distraction in my head. So I try not to check my email, text, or anything like that before, say, lunchtime. But you know what your own kind of rhythms are, but getting away from, if there's something you need from the internet, you want to look something up or whatever, put a good old TK in there and come back to it. You can always fill it in. And lastly, for these 3 pieces of advice anyway, and this is a very important one, I think, and I feel as though people don't follow it enough. Partner well. That refers to romantic partners. That refers to creative, collaborative partners, work partners, life partners, all of those sorts of partners. It is a very challenging thing to write, especially, a book length project. At a certain point, you are going to want to have people to look at that before you turn it into an editor or try and pitch it to an agent or whatever it is you're going to do. And you want those people to be honest and trustworthy, but also to have your best interest at heart. And that's a very unique combination. Feel free to keep your stuff to yourself as long as you need to. And be that person for other writers. When someone asks you their opinion, do them the favor of giving it in as kind a manner as possible, while still being honest, with the intention always of helping them improve their work, because as writers, if we trusted someone with that, that's what we would want for ourselves. So that's it. 1, 2, 3. I have to do all 3 of these things today. So I'm going to leave you now, and I hope this helped. Thanks. Bye.